It's number one versus number two. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on last year's national champions, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Crumpstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Vols will kick this away to get us going. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Takes the handoff. Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. Premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. I'm just curious to see a big game like this. Do you ease your way in, or do you take a couple big swings to try to establish who could be the dominating team?
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, and not before a solid gain that time.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He's looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
Pass caught, second down now. Trying to find room. It's Hayes. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Nittany Lions are on the move here. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Inside the 30.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline. Nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Just trying to get rid of it. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, what a statement here early in the game. By going for it on fourth down, it pays off. They decide to be aggressive. They come up with a touchdown. Can't wait to see how this impacts the game after that score.
PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
On first down, they'll keep the running game short. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least pick up some positive yards.
And a decent gain there for the defense. defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
The Balls are going to cash in this red zone trip. On fourth down, it's a handoff. Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tennessee. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark there.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Penn State. Way too much speed on that play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's got room to run. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Second down play coming up. It's a shotgun run call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
He might call me.
far, this has been a battle on the ground. They've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And they'll kick it away here. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 49. First down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll run it from the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier. Not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Wideouts now clustered. Third and short, they'll try to throw for. Has Huck, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. He's running out of time here. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense picks it up, still moving. Touchdown, Penn State. A huge defensive score.
I knew they was going to give y'all one.
That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. And looking to throw now on first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
First and goal here for the offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense really clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7.
Penn State 35, Tennessee 7.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
There's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The Volunteers will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. Throw it again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Finally brought down at the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The running back here in a direct snap. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll ride the back again here. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Press coverage now from the secondary. Try and muscle for the first down. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive.
Let's go! Let's go! Music no! Music no!
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Throwing up play action. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. And the Vols will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Callow. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout. They'll talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. That's a design quarterback keeper. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. The Volunteers will line up on 1st and 10. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's got the first and still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, when your running game's working like this, especially in the 1st half, it makes everything easier. And after big runs like that, watch for the offense to come back and attack off play action.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. He's hit just before the throw. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to begin the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? The short hands. It's Callow.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And the Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Snags with the throw. Brought down, but broken tackle. Produces a solid gain there. And completion makes it second and short. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Great catch. They finally tackle him all the way down to the 20-yard line. The Vols will try to keep this drive moving. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes a quick grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. The Vols looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Design quarterback run. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Here comes a handoff. Running with purpose. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Crucial third down play after that completion. He finds some space. Tackle, but first down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The catch is made for a huge pickup. end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw it on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's going to take off. Takes up the first and still running. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Looking to scramble. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Callow. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the Vols are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Vols. This offense is still clicking. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Penn State offense comes back on the field. He'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's in the clear. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today.
What a weapon this quarterback is. He can throw the football. We know he can run. But with this kind of speed, he doesn't just take off. He can pick up big chunks of yards like this here.
The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. A That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
I mean, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. The Volunteers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. A play action, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Caught near the sticks. It's bound. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Looking for a receiver. He flips it to the back across the middle. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
It's just been one of those days for this offense and this quarterback. They just cannot seem to find this rhythm to get them back in the game. They're down big, and now another incompletion. What will the offensive coordinator dial up next?
Quick throw over the middle. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Could take it all the way. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
And they'll take over.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the fourth.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The pass rush closing in. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
The offense really clicking here. They'll try the left side with the toss. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. And they will try out the field goal team here. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. And he's got it. No problem. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He's going to pull it down and run. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry up.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Play fake, looking to throw. He's going to take off here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pocket breaking down. First throw from the backup, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, the struggles continue for this quarterback in this offense. Just not quite able to find a rhythm. Now we got a 4th down. You're down multiple scores. And the time is really becoming a factor.
Trying for a 4th down completion. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Grinding away with a running game. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the puck. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go by the time he got the ball in his hand.
And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Penn State. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The balls come to the line in the hurry-up. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He stopped, but he gets a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
He's back to throw again on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Callow. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Nice grab. It's Callow. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Callow. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. On the move now. He's got it in the open. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut it.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And tackled after a small pickup there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Third down coming up after that running play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short game.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
No surprise, offense going for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep to the right side. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The catch is made way downfield. That's a big game, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he finds the running back in the flat. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Wide open. He makes the grab. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The ball starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Callow. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line. Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that number 1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today. Just blasted.
I love that you said walked into this game because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team and really a declaration to the entire college football world.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.